Helldivers 2 is definitely going to be one of the best games to release this year. However, is it suffering from success? With the constant amount of server issues, server queues, not being able to load the game properly, in-game bugs, no, not these ones. What is going on with Helldivers 2 right now? The answer is simple. Yeah, it is kind of suffering from success. The game has done way beyond what the devs probably thought it would. The first game was nowhere near this successful. That, and you combine it with the fact that it's almost a completely different game with the same sort of vibe. Of course it was going to do much better, but they couldn't have foreseen this kind of success straight off the bat. Helldivers 2 has taken the internet by storm, so how do you prepare your game to be stable in terms of the success you thought it was going to have with the first game being an example, and then coming to the second game and it completely blowing that out of the water? The answer is you don't. Like, you can't blame the devs for this. I genuinely think they are working so hard right now. It is crazy how many people are complaining about the server issues, and to a point, they are valid complaints. Like, you buy a video game, you want to play a video game, and then video game says no because the server is at capacity. What? It is frustrating. However, their Discord is so toxic right now, and it needs to stop. The guys at Arrowhead Game Studios seriously must be losing their minds over these server issues, because surely this is a bit of a dream come true. Their game that they've worked so hard on, it's been 10 years since the last one, and this one comes out and just succeeds beyond expectations, and they're like, yes, a W, we've won the game. And then the game suffers from so many server issues and in-game issues that it's like, oh, this is arguably more work because there's more pressure now. You have the pressure of all the guys that just want to get in the game and play, but they can't because they're frustrated at server being at capacity, a black screen, some random error code. And I would hope that the devs aren't looking at these toxic complaints and letting it dishearten them. I hope that they're taking on, like, obviously that people are frustrated. People are frustrated, they want to get in the game and just play. However, they can't. So they're working on those issues as hard as they can and as fast as they can. But when you're quite a small team, as of last year, they had less than 100 people. That is pretty small for a game that is blown up to this kind of success. So of course they're working overtime, of course they're scrambling for assistance from other devs, you know, either assigned to other games in the studio or maybe even other studios coming in to help them. Because the game is fantastic. The game itself is phenomenal. And I would not be surprised if we come to the end of the year and it gets Game of the Year. Because I'd be very surprised if it's not at least nominated. I reckon the two front runners right now for Game of the Year, even though it's not out yet, are Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Helldivers 2. Which is crazy because Helldivers 2 was never on my radar for this year. Didn't even think a second about it. Saw the trailers, thought they were funny, didn't really care for the game. I have now bought into that hype around the game on the internet right now. I have bought into how fun it is to play with friends. How fun it is to throw an accidental airstrike and hit your buddy right next to you. It's whatever, it's fun, it's chaotic, it's addictive. And this game is a pure example of how to do a live service game properly. Go ahead and look at Suicide Squad. That is not how you do a live service game. Look at Helldivers 2. This is how you do it. The dynamic galactic war system is so good. Being attacked, having devs be like almost game masters above you, trying to put debuffs or buffs on certain successes and failures, attacking certain planets that you've just liberated. It's good. It's addicting. It actually feels like you have an impact on what's going on in the game by playing these missions, by succeeding, by doing the harder difficulties so you get more rewards, so you get more liberation points, and having a larger impact on the war that is constantly going on in this game. Not to mention the gunplay, the graphics, the music, the sound design, everything in this game is so good. But I literally, as I'm recording this video, I'm sat in the queue waiting for my goddamn Helldiver to defrost.
Who's laughing now?
This is why people are frustrated. Do I blame the devs? Absolutely not. I know they're working so hard to bring this game to a really stable level where it can just succeed. Like, flat out succeed and not have this kind of level of frustration for certain people that would like to, you know, direct their anger towards the devs, direct it towards the studio. Which, spoiler alert, is not how you get a game to fix itself. You don't get devs encouraged by toxic comments like, how could you let this happen? How could you not foresee the success? I don't know, bro. There's overnight success stories all the time. How could you not feel a little sympathy for the devs? But I reckon those people that are being toxic, that are really frustrated and making their frustrations very known, are the minority. I think the majority of people are realizing, no, this game is definitely really, really, really good. It's just unfortunate that there are server issues. We'll push through the server issues. They will be fixed at some point. Is it annoying that it's happened during release? You want to play the game, you're addicted to the game. Yeah, sure, it's frustrating, but it will get fixed. And that's the main thing. This game has been a huge success, so of course it's going to fix itself. And then we can all go back to killing robots that are socialists or whatever, killing bugs that are, we're farming for oil. Whatever the theme is for this game, it's crazy, it's very Starship Troopers, but it's hilarious. It's what makes the game so enjoyable to play and be in that world. Even though it's satire, it's funny, right? We're not taking this game seriously. I hope none of you are taking this seriously. The whole democracy thing, managed democracy, guys, please, for the love of God, don't take it seriously. It is pure satire. But it's well written, it's well voice acted, it just fits so well with the gameplay of the game. So we just need to be patient. Be patient with the server issues, be patient with the devs, and you'll see that this game will just blow everything out of the water this year. Well, almost everything. Like I said, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming out, and we know how big that's going to be. So hopefully Helldivers 2 doesn't suffer from success too much to the point where it kind of gets forgotten about and left at the start of this year. Hopefully it just follows throughout the rest of the year, succeeds, does so well, continues to be so much fun, and I really just can't wait to keep playing this game because it is so good. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the server issues, what you think about the game itself. Are you enjoying it? And be sure to like the video if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more content like this. I've got more Helldivers 2 videos if you want to go check them out, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!